Today we're going to deal with the details portion of creating a 3D object, and we are going to begin with the windows. I'm going to scroll in here a little closer, and I'm going to use my push-pull tool first to push and pull my window. But if you'll notice that when I scroll over my window, it shades only part of it and not both sections of the window like I want to move. So what I'm going to do is go get my eraser tool. Anytime we connect lines together like this, if we erase the line that's in between, which we need to do on both windows, we'll now be able to take our push-pull tool and create a push-pull effect on the whole object instead of having to do it twice. So I'm going to just kind of push it in a little bit, and I really just want that to be 4 inches, so I'm just going to click 4 and press OK, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Put it in 4 inches and press OK, and then the same thing for the door, so that all of those are in 4 inches. Now that I have that in, what I want to do is start giving it color. And I'm going to do that by going up on my toolbar and selecting the paint bucket. So I'm going to click on the paint bucket, and this materials menu box is going to appear. And what you want to do is come to the drop down arrow, and we have a number of choices here that you can see, and we will go through a couple of them, but we're going to start in the translucent. This is going to allow us, as you can see here, to choose something that's translucent as far as glass is concerned, and in this case we're going to choose the translucent blue glass. And so I'm going to click on that and then take my paint bucket and click on both windows, and you can see that now you can see inside. It made it opaque where we can see inside the building. So that's something that's really neat with Sketchup when we start moving things like that around. Now I'm going to select some wood feature, and I want to give the door some sort of look that's wood. And then of course I want my building to be brick, so let's go see if we can find some brick and cladding. And I'm going to I'll choose this brick, and now I'm going to select, and now I'm going to have to go around my building, selecting each side with the paint bucket so that it all has that effect to it. Now we're not quite done. I'm going to pan up so that we can see the roof, and now we want to give the roof an effect, and so some of this is kind of brick and some of it's kind of other things. Now we can do some roofing, and I'm just going to choose the asphalt shingles here, and I'm going to click on there and click on there. So now I've given it all those a different effect. Now the other thing I can do is select colors, and what I want to do when I select colors is choose a color that won't look too bad against my background. And I'm going to scroll in here if I can, maybe not, and I'm going to click on the edging here, and I'm going to give this, and we got to do it all the way around and even on the underside of this. You may have to move your rotation around just so that you can see every part of that. Get on this side. And then I also want to move over here to the windows and make sure that I get both sides of the windows and both sides of the doors with my edging. And that is how, oops, it looks like I got a little bit too much inside of there. And if you do that, that's okay. Just go back to translucent, choose your thing, and there we go. Oops, I got the door. Choose what you need, and there we go. And in our next lesson, we will add some features where we don't have to create the windows and doors ourselves.